What you should not eat after suffering from food poisoning. Something you should know is that no one food directly gives a person food poisoning. You can eat nothing but unhealthy fast food and feel perfectly fine, but then turn around and get food poisoning from eating food that is extremely healthful. Food poisoning is similar to any other kind of infection where if the particular food you have consumed is infected, you will suffer from food poisoning. The source of food poisoning could be from anything. But the story is completely different when it comes to what you should and should not eat after suffering from food poisoning. Recall that after you have suffered from the symptoms of food poisoning, your stomach is completely empty after removing everything that was infecting it. When the stomach is empty, it is extremely sensitive and it will have a very difficult time breaking down food or drink that typically takes a long time to digest. Because of this, you need to stay away from foods that take a long time to digest, naturally. Anything with a lot of protein content will take a long time to digest. This kind of food should not be consumed after suffering from food poisoning. The same goes for anything that is overly flavorful or processed. These kinds of food items will take your body a very long time to process, and your stomach cannot handle them after you have suffered from food poisoning. Complex carbohydrates such as vegetables or fruit are usually some of the most healthful food items that you can consume. But again, these kinds of food items will take a very long time to break down, and your body cannot handle them while you are recovering from food poisoning. Although this probably does not need to be mentioned, stay away from any sugary drinks and especially alcohol while recovering from food poisoning. These contain far too many additives and chemicals, and consuming them when you are recovering from food poisoning is very dangerous. The basic rule of thumb when it comes to what to avoid after suffering from food poisoning is that the longer it takes for the food item or drink to break down, the more you should avoid it when recovering from food poisoning. Watch our next video for what you should eat or drink after suffering from food poisoning. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.